Hey, what is up everyone? It's been a while since we've had an adventure in the Sea of Thieves world, so I figured it's a good time to go over everything that's happened so far in the past adventures that we've had. So like I mentioned, it's been since January that we've had an adventure in the Sea of Thieves world, so it's been a pretty long break. These used to come out monthly, and now it's been a very long time. I'm happy to see that they're back, and I'm really looking forward to this one. But let's go ahead and start all the way from the beginning with Shrouded Islands. Our story starts off with Shrouded Islands. A mysterious mist had begun to shroud the Sea of Thieves, leading to the destruction of Golden Sands Outpost. Investigating the ruined settlement was the start of a dangerous journey, firstly to meet with Belle, and then to investigate Shipwreck Bay, the most recent island to fall into the fog. At Shipwreck Bay, Belle's Flame of Souls revealed a ritual site established by the Servant of Flame and guarded by the Phantoms loyal to his cause. A ritual designed to summon a Soul Flame captain. Although this deadly new foe was eventually defeated, its destruction was all part of Flameheart's plan, and briefly opened up a gateway to the Sea of the Damned. Now the fog is mostly retreated, though Golden Sands Outpost remains in disarray, and the whereabouts of its residents are unknown. Elsewhere, sea forts that have emerged from the Sea of the Damned present new dangers of their own. Our story continues with Forts of the Forgotten. With Flameheart's sea forts now having fully manifested in the Sea of Thieves, Belle has returned in their wake. She brings news of those who have been missing ever since the destruction of Golden Sands Outpost. A meeting with Belle at Golden Sands Outpost revealed the truth behind the residents who once inhabited the islands. They are now helpless prisoners of Captain Flameheart's loyal phantoms. Having reunited with Belle, the race is on to save Golden Sands residents from Flameheart's sea forts, before their lives can be placed in even greater peril by his nefarious schemes. A daring raid on Flameheart's sea forts and a battle with the Phantom Jailer has earned the residents of Golden Sands their freedom, and put paid to the dark ritual that would have bound their souls. Flameheart's prisoners have been freed and a strange truth has come to light. Wanda overheard something important during her incarceration. It is time to speak with Belle about what it might mean. Learning that Flameheart has found a way to access knowledge of the Ancients has given Belle fresh insight into his actions. She leaves on a mysterious mission to speak with Merrick of the Hunter's Call, for it seems the Shrouded Ghost has something to do with Flameheart's plans. We now move on to the third adventure with the Shrouded Deep. Seeking a powerful relic that lies within the belly of the Shrouded Ghost, Belle has joined forces with Merrick, the pirate whose shanty once woke megalodons across the Sea of Thieves. The pair have not returned, though Lorena knows where they were seen last. Working to keep the mysterious Veil of Ancients out of Flameheart's clutches, Belle provided Merrick with a new vessel and sought his help in battling the mythical Shrouded Ghost. With Merrick's ship stranded after their fateful encounter, Belle is seeking help in gathering suitable souls for her ritual. She is entreating pirates to sail out and gather the spirits of defeated megalodons, a task that promises to be easier said than done. 4 effigies containing souls of defeated megalodons gave Belle the means to call the legendary beast from the Sea of the Damned. Merrick's shanty and gathering of pirates to play it successfully summoned the creature, but Flameheart's ships were close behind. Now the battle is over, and the Shrouded Ghost has been cast back to the deep. It is time to return to Belle and learn about the mysterious Veil of Ancients. The veil has been recovered, but is missing the stones that give the artifact its power. Pendragon has promised to see the veil safely delivered to the Pirate Lord, who may yet be able to restore it. Now before we move on, it's good to point out at this point that the Veil of Ancients actually appeared next within the new Pirate Legend Voyage that came out, where basically the Pirate Lord has tasked pirates to go out and collect the stones that are necessary to finish the Veil of Ancients. So that's what happens with that storyline. With his adventurous spirit rekindled by recent events, Merrick has made his way to Golden Sands Outpost to lead the rebuilding effort, and is calling for pirates to help him. Lorena remains concerned, however, that Merrick is not the only new arrival in the Shores of Plenty. Merrick is seeking supplies, but it seems that buried relic caches placed by those loyal to the Reaper's Bones may hinder the restoration of the outpost. The fate of Golden Sands hangs in the balance. As Merrick sends pirates on a hunt for missing residents and the cargo they are carrying, the Servant of Flame continues to plot against him, aided by a dangerous new form of transportation. Lines have been drawn as Merrick and the Servant of Flame each continue their efforts. Only time and the actions of pirates across the Sea of Thieves can determine the ultimate fate of Golden Sands Outpost. Merrick has prevailed and new Golden Sands outpost has been completed. As the residents return to their old lives, pirates are once again free to swap stories in the tavern and trade freely with the companies. Doubtlessly, Flameheart will be displeased. Now, following the events of Lost Sand, the next adventure, The Forsaken Hunter, is basically a new arc in the story. So we had the first 4 adventures basically follow one storyline dealing with Golden Sands Outpost. Now, this next one's going to revolve around Merrick. So during the events of Lost Sand, Merrick played a big part in saving Golden Sands Outpost, and because of this, he made himself a target for all the different enemies within the Sea of Thieves. With his time at Golden Sands Outpost at an end, Merry Merrick returned to his usual sea post, but not for long. The famed Hunter of the Hungering One recently set a course for unknown shores, and nobody has seen him since. Following Merrick's trail led to an uncharted island, and there we had a surprise reunion with Belle, who was also searching for her missing friend. Belle uncovered much of Merrick's recent past, though she claims that the truth is both concerning and unpleasant. We discover with the help of Belle that Merrick has been murdered, and reconstructing the tattered journal found by Belle leads to the true identity of the assailant. During our journey to identify the assailant, we discover that they have created this mysterious staff with mystical power. Belle believes the time has come to confront Merrick's killer, but advises caution. The strange staff they wield may be more powerful than it seems. Heading to the Sea Dog's Tavern led us to discovering the truth of what happened to Merrick. While his assailant had eluded capture, there was a silver lining that now shines through the void. Merrick is alive, albeit captive, in the Sea of the Dam. Fearful of what secrets he might reveal to the Dark Brethren, Belle vows to return once she knows more. Following this, in our next adventure, A Hunter's Cry, it is now time for us to go rescue Merrick from the Sea of the Dam. While the identity of Merrick's killer has been laid bare, he remains captive of the Dark Brethren. Determined to save the helpless hunter, the Pirate Lord has an audacious plan to infiltrate the Sea of the Dam itself. The Pirate Lord sends all the crews that he can find to go into the Sea of the Dam and rescue Merrick from the Dark Brethren. Ascending up to the top of a twisted version of the Sea Dog Tavern, Merrick was found held captive at the top, which he was freed by those loyal to the Pirate Lord. Thanks to the valiant efforts of those loyal to the Pirate Lord, Merrick has been recovered from the Sea of the Dam, but a happy homecoming is not to be. While Merrick attempts to make the best of his new life, he has only one more favor to ask. Only Lorena knows the details of Merrick's last request. We are asked by Lorena to deliver a note to Sarek, Merrick's wife, of his final words. With Merrick's parting words to Sarek delivered as promised, pirates across the Sea of Thieves now face an uncertain future and the echoes of Hunter's Cry. With Merrick being rescued, our story now switches to focus on something different. In our next adventure, The Siren's Prize, we head down to the Sunken Kingdom to retrieve ancient treasures so the Pirate Lord's allies may stand firm in the conflict to come. Reports of oddly dressed figures and strange lights have made their way from Plunder Valley. Always eager to set pirates on the path to adventure, Lorena is encouraging everyone she encounters to investigate. A search of Plunder Valley reveals Belle in the company of some unusual individuals. Could these really be members of the long-lost society known as the Ancients? Belle's motives remain elusive, but she entreats pirates to dive down to the Siren's Sunken Kingdom and recover 3 ancient treasures. Brave pirates loyal to Belle recovered the ancient treasures, which were mysterious fragments of bone. What could these possibly be worth to Belle? A return trip to Plunder Valley may provide answers. The truth behind Belle's quest has been revealed. The ancient treasures are what remains of the legendary Great Warrior. A ritual to release his long-dormant spirit is about to begin, but Belle warns it will certainly draw unwanted attention. As the ritual begins, Flameheart's forces attack. Flameheart sends his phantoms to disrupt the ritual. Pirates loyal to Belle help protect the ritual, and the Great Warrior's spirit has been released. With that, the ancient priest has pledged loyalty to those who would protect the Sea of Thieves. If what Belle says about Captain Flameheart's imminent return is true, his allegiance may just prove invaluable in the weeks ahead. So starting with the Siren's Prize, we are really leading up to the return of Flameheart, and will the good guys prevent this from happening? Or will Flameheart and the villains of the Sea of Thieves have what they've been trying to go for so long? We're now talking about the Herald of the Flame adventure. This focuses on an ancient prophecy which warns of an old foe's return. With the clock counting down to a calamitous time of resurrection, the hunt to locate the Herald of the Flame begins. Once again, pirates talk to Lorena, who sends them out to Liar's Backbone to meet with Belle. Pirates find Belle inside the abandoned hideout of the notorious swindler known as Stitcher Jim. Belle has turned Stitcher Jim's hideout upside down in search of secret knowledge. She believes that an ancient prophecy foretells the imminent return of Captain Flameheart. The prophecy also mentions a Herald of the Flame. Can this refer to Stitcher Jim? Belle asks you to scour the Devil's Thirst, follow Jim's trail, and learn the truth of his involvement. With the help of Captain Pendragon, you followed in Stitcher Jim's footsteps to find your answers. We determine that Jim is the Herald of the Flame, and a ritual to restore Flameheart's body is about to begin. The ritual to restore Flameheart, paving the way for his spirit to return from the Sea of the Dam, is taking place at Molten Sands Fortress. Pendragon has forged ahead, hoping to bring about its end. Brave pirates loyal to Belle and Pendragon head to Molten Sands Fortress to stop this ritual and defeat the Herald of the Flame. These pirates are able to defeat the Herald of the Flame. While being triumphant and preventing the ritual from going through, this victory is short-lived. The Herald of the Flame, along with Flameheart's body, have vanished in the wake of the battle. It seems the notorious warmonger is not defeated yet. Our next adventure brings us to the Return of the Damned. Now this is basically the culmination of all the adventures that have taken place so far. The time of resurrection has arrived. Both Belle and the Servant of Flame have very different motivations, but both require the help of pirates to see their plans succeed. At Shipwreck Bay, Belle reveals that Pendragon has placed his life on the line in a bid to prevent Flameheart's return. And then over at Reaper's hideout, Flameheart's followers have been more determined than ever to bring about his return. This adventure required the use of bewitching dolls, a particular type of dark relic that was vital to both sides' plans. These were taken from captured sea forts by pirates and delivered either to Belle or the Servant of Flame. As crews chose sides, the Sea of Thieves was plunged into the chaos of a battle for control that will either see the outpost liberated from a looming threat or the triumphant return of Captain Flameheart. Pirates came out in full force to fight for their side. However, in the end, the Reapers won, Pendragon was banished to the Sea of the Dam, and Captain Flameheart was resurrected. This adventure probably has the biggest impact for the Sea of Thieves world and the storyline going forward. However, at this moment we still haven't really seen too much happen in regards to this adventure. Our next adventure takes us to the Rogue Legacy. Tasha has been inflicted by an awful curse, but Madame Olivia has a plan to deal with it. She will need the help of pirates to help see her plan to fruition. In order to learn more about her curse, Madame Olivia sends pirates on a quest to find Briggsy's artifacts. Using the artifacts, Madame Olivia imbued Briggsy's mask so that we can see her memories. Our next adventure, The Secret Wilds, follows up directly from the events of the Rogue Legacy. Now with Briggsy's memories, we were sent on a search for a cure for Tasha. The mask allowed us to see and hear Briggsy from the past. During this adventure, we found out that the cure is locked away in a temple within the Sea of the Dam, and we were able to bring back Briggsy using her memories in a ghostly form. This, though, was interrupted by Wanda the Warsmith. We find out that Warsmith, along with the Dark Brethren, are responsible for Tasha's curse. Warsmith offers protection for Tasha in return for Briggsy's help in finding the temple. Briggsy goes with them to help Tasha, but before leaving she drops a note, basically a warning for Tasha and us pirates, in order to tell us that we should just stay away from the temple and that there's a great evil hidden within it. This adventure ends with Tasha being safe for now, however she's not cured, as the cure is hidden still in the temple, but we still don't really have any idea of what the Dark Brethren are planning and why they want to get inside that temple. Perhaps these questions will be answered in an upcoming adventure. That's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you hit the like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below which adventure has been your favorite so far. We've had, I think this upcoming one's about to be the 12th adventure we've had. There's lots to choose from. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see y'all later. Bye y'all.